You know how Gigi is, man. Shout out to Gigi for real. And sis hit me up was like,
Right.
when she hit me up, she was like, yo, she said somebody really dope that, you know what I'm saying, that you need to talk to. And like, you know what I'm saying? Cause when Gigi tell me something, man, like for real, bro, like I don't hesitate. For real. Cause it's like it's and when she told me who you are, bro, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? That's really dope because I can learn a lot from you, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? You can just hear and listen to some gems from you, bro. For real. Hey, shout out to Gigi. She just joined the live too.
Yeah, what up, sis? Yeah, no, definitely, and vice versa, man. I can learn from you too, bro.
Yeah.
That's what the light, that's what the world is about. It's about learning from each other. I mean,
Definitely, man. It's just, bro. You Forest Radio family for real, man.
yo, First Radio. My name is Gilly, man. I'm from the Bronx. Pure is the brand, pure is the fashion. Also, guns down, life up. I promote that. I promote put the guns down and put your life up, man. That's what it's about.
Man, Gilly, how long you been in the game, bro? Can you give me some backstories? You know what I'm saying? Just like your adventure, bro.
I mean, I've been, I was born in the game. I'm from the South Bronx, so
Yeah.
I'm born from the origin. Fox Street, Bronx River, Forest Projects, Watson Avenue, Soundview.
Mm,
The whole Bronx. Basically. But yeah, I was born in the hip hop, man.
man,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
Yeah.
Growing up with the Zulus, growing up with Zulu Nation, Black Spades, Africa Bambaataa,
Yeah.
Cold Crush 4, Melly Mel,
Yeah.
the Furious Five, Grandmaster Flash, Whipper Whip, DJ Whipper Whip. Like I go back, Brucey B, Busy B. I go back, man, the origin of hip hop, man. Fat
Man.
Joe, Terror Squad,
Yeah.
Big Pun, obviously, rest in peace to my other brother, Cuban Link, forever love him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I've just been, I call myself the Hood Forrest Gump, man. I've been around a lot of great things.
That's a really dope, Gilly, for real, bro. Nah, bro, that hat is fresh, bro. I just want to tell you because when you
Yeah,
sent me when you sent me the picture to do the flyer, like, damn, the hat is dope. I was like,
it's called Pure, is that fire, and fuck the ass who got that Pure. So it's really Pure in Spanish,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, bro. Hey, Gilly,
And it all, wait, one more. There's for peace, unity, righteousness, unity. So
wow.
I got the
You,
5% more. So, yeah.
what was? How did you come up with like what on that?
This is a five, and it's, I work hard at describe, and also in the bud, New York. So like, who got that?
Yeah.
So I like, I'm like, yeah, I bought it. So I bought it. You know?
That's hell, man. So
And,
you say
yeah.
Gilly, when you say you like born to hip hop, like what was it like? Just just being around Cuban because I seen some like pictures of you and Cuban, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just like X2, man. Like that had to be some amazing encounters, bro. For real.
Yeah, I think, well, first off, with Cuban, that's my brother, man. That's my ride or die. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
it was also an honor for him to let me, do what I had to do when I was managing him and road managing him. So,
Yeah.
you know, you know, the artist got to feel you as well. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah.
can't. You know what I mean? And then you got to do your job. And then working with X was just like a blessing from Pun. Like I think it was a blessing from Pun. Like we can't go, around the world and all that. So when I hooked up with X, it's like I traveled the world with him. So
Yeah.
I just felt like, wow, I got a reward. You know what I mean? It was like rewarding.
Yeah.
But I had to work though. I had to work, but it was rewarding.
Yeah. Nah,
Mhm.
nah, you know what, Gilly? Cause you know, like honestly, bro, like I've always like music has always been one of those things that was like an escape for me. You know what I mean? And and a lot of people like fuck what you hear on forget what you hear on MTV raps about behind the scenes of about an artist, like and all of that bullshit that you see on TV. Like my biggest thing has always like been like encounters like this, like and even off the camera, you know what I mean? If I'm actually talking to you, I can learn about you myself, you know what I mean? I want to learn about you myself.
I
But
appreciate that, and and like you said on BT, a lot of that shit is scripted, dog. Where I come from, the script writes itself as we go.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like I never really even tried to be in the rap game. I just was in the streets.
yeah,
So music came with the streets in New York. You know what I mean? That shit was hand
right,
in hand. So you know, I'm educated. I went to school, so obviously when they were talking that language, I could relate to it. I was like, oh, this shit is. Let me give it a shot, and it was something I understood.
yeah. Nah, that's it's like Goya with that School of Hard Knocks,
Shout
man.
out to my brother Goya. Shout out to my brother Goya. That's my brother too.
For
It's
real,
my younger
man.
brother right there. Yeah.
I say I'm in here showing love, man. Nah, cause like I be knowing, when people brand certain stuff, it's for a reason, you know what I mean? And like with that School of Hard Knocks, man, that go crazy. So like I'm excited to hear the story behind that with Goya, man. For real, man. Because
Yeah, Goya got a story. Yeah, Goya got a shout out to my P.I.'s basketball. Then
man,
shout out to my man King Alpha.
man, I appreciate you, Big Gilly, man. For real, man. Nah, man, Gilly, like honestly, bro. I really just wanted to come and chop it up with you, man. Just really get to know you, bro. Cause I know, man, look, I use the Forest Radio as like getting to know great people like yourself, bro. Like, I don't come with nothing scripted. Like, I just come as me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, my wife, they like, man, make sure you have some questions ready. I'm like, look, I'm just here to chop it up. You know what I mean? like.
Yeah, just conversation. It's just
Yeah.
conversation.
Nah, for real, bro. Like, nah, like real talk because like who can say like on some real shit though? Like you've been around X for so many years, you know what I mean? And it's only as a person who's been around can talk about shit that you've been on, the what I mean, stuff like as a manager, like I said. Like I tell people before you came on, bro, like you can give us you can give me, what I'm saying, like, what it is to be a man and like what you stuff that you deal with. Cause like you like
Shout,
man, no, like for
shout out to
real,
my
like
brother.
real
Yeah, shout out to hold on. I want to shout out my brother, Mr. Watson basketball, Mr. Watson Classic. It's my brother LG, man. Shout out to you, man. It's my brother.
shit.
Salute, dog.
You got
Yeah.
the love in here
But
tonight,
nah,
Gilly.
I just been, I just been fortunate, man. Like, but I've been handed the hardest task because the artists that you named that I've road managed are the hardest artists in the world as far as their music and their lifestyle.
Yeah,
So when you mentioned Cuban Link and you mentioned X and Pun and so on, there's other artists that I've managed or road managed or security or held them down.
yeah,
Um, but it's yeah, I go to work, you know what I mean? So these artists, a major artist is like a racehorse, it's like a fighter plane. Once they gassed up and they on the road and they rolling, you
yeah,
can't stop them, you can't try to pull them down, you gotta let them burn all that fuel out because they
yeah,
just so full of energy, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you
man.
have to have a manager like that understands that part of it and then also understands that the major artists, they got to have their little guys, their little yes men, because, if you're a manager, you cannot be a yes man at all. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You can be in, okay, I'll consider it, or let's give it a shot, because sometimes, just shit just happens off the shit just happens.
yeah,
So you're already in it and there's no way you can get off of it. So you gotta ride it all out. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But you gotta have a good perspective, and you gotta be knowledgeable of life and strategic and how to move and shit like that. You feel me?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I do, yeah. Like it's just like making them decisions. Like, just making them hard decisions or like, what's good for that artist and you gotta take them, to make the moves, right? Uh
Correct.
nah, most def.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. You gotta, what I mean? Artists are, they're exactly what the definition is. They're artists, so they're gonna paint whatever picture they paint on that day.
yeah.
So, some drawing may come out beautiful. Sometimes it may start off sketched off wrong.
Hmm.
As long as you keep it in line and in bounds, you'll make it. You make
Yeah.
it through the day.
Man, that gym, nah, bro, cause like honestly, man, that gym that you dropped on me when we had that comment, like I see what you're talking about. I see what you're about. Like, it was it's like you, you know what I mean? Like I don't you know ready for you know you gotta be able to make decisions just like that. Cause I got a situation where two two artists don't like each other, and you know I made I mean decision to be off radio because I don't promote. Nah, honestly,
Yeah,
you know, no, my biggest thing I wanna I wanna do what I've been trying to do is I wanna do stuff people not do. You know what I mean? Like I don't want this person, that person, and all that. Man, like artists or like people like yourself on the show. You know what I'm saying? I just like to bring activity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of other bullshit that's going on in other places. I just want to use
I mean,
this.
is what is is what's right now. But I tell you, like, and I'm public, right? He
Yeah,
who could control the game.
yeah,
You feel me? Because the game starts. So when you got just like that aren't getting along, we need to teach and process and say, yo, this is like sport, hip hop, just keep it on the lyrics, on the tracks, you know
yeah,
what I mean, on the skits, you know what I mean? But to take it outside of hip hop and make it personal, like we've lost so many great potential artists. We
yeah,
didn't even shoot their whole shot and they died, like Nipsey and Excision and
yeah.
so many more like Pop Smoke, like I with a couple of, but there's so many more that I don't
Yeah,
name because I really, I stay in the world as far as the origin of hip hop. I like to remember the drill stuff right now, and I know a lot of these little young drill rappers here in New York, but all I can say is keep. Shout out to my man Tone from Success Clothing Line. I have a lot of support too. Silent supporters, man, that really support me. But the way we are, we're not flamboyant. We know who we are here in New York, but
yeah, yeah,
it's people like us that live that life, but have to bring the teaching back. Like hip hop is just a competitive sport.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It should stay in that realm. It shouldn't go to the streets because at the end of the day, the two rappers aren't the ones really doing all the work. It's their
The people
crews
that,
that's putting in the work and
yeah,
they getting hit.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Rappers only gonna sing about what he see. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So if a rapper see, women and fancy cars, you're gonna hear that. If you rapper, is all around Percocets and lean all day, he gonna sing about that. You know what I
hmm,
mean? So if they keep it in that competitive nature, and then words hurt. Words hurt. So when niggas be saying rap, so like he talk about me, yo, rewind it. He said that shit about me, and then, like nah, you got that one stupid dude in the that nigga talk about you. Fuck them niggas from A block or whatever. And then next thing you know, we start losing more and more soldiers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that wasn't what hip hop was created here in the streets of New York. You know, when hip hop was created here, it was a movement. It was a form of expression of all right, fuck it, we oppressed. You know how when you down and out, you just snap all day just to get by the day. That's what rapping was. Rapping
yeah,
was, something to get us through the day and occupy our time to get out the hood.
yeah,
These dudes rap. These dudes rap to throw it in the hood's face. That's why they're getting fucking jacked up because you can't make millions and millions of dollars and just get dudes and drive through your hood and laugh at everyone got their shit on of bus rides together. You throwing away 30, 40, 50 bands in a club. My
yeah,
man, you could have rented 2 or 3 buses and on, Six Flags or something for a day for your whole community.
yeah,
These dudes don't think like that. And, maybe that's because that's the way they want to do it. They just want to keep destroying the legacy of hip hop.
yeah. No, Gilly, no, you not lying, bro. Because I was just talking about a brother. His name is Illville, the
Change
producer.
your
Um, we've been talking about, like when whoever decided to pick up the Forest Radio, and you know what I mean, whatever happened with the Forest Radio, I'm hoping for Spotify, Sirius XM, one of them, bro. You know what I mean? I got goals. But basically, what I want to do is, I want to open up a center, man, for artists and producers. Have some free rooms up in there where producers, I can have some experienced producers that's teaching producers to come through and earn like a little certificate, for learning how to learn use a program, you know what I mean? And having like open booths in the center. That's what I want to do to give back and also to like keep the artist spinning on the Forge Radio. Because like even when you talk about that, like it's artists out here that I see like when you talking about come shit on the hood, like okay, artists get signed. Like you use the hood to get put on. But then when you get taken out, it's hard for you to come back and show the gratitude to the people that put you on. And what a lot of artists
right.
out and what a lot of artists out here don't understand is that you got them thousands of followers from the people that supported you. So why would you
Tell a friend, tell a friend, to tell a friend.
yeah,
Yo,
for
yo, you
real.
heard my man. Yo, you heard my man. This is my man, and this is my girl. And then it elevates. But the problem is that when you don't come from money,
Yeah,
right? And a lot of
yeah.
us don't come from money, but a lot of us learn, especially here in New York back in the days, we learn how to earn money the right
Facts.
way. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So we've tasted money before music.
Yeah,
So most of us knew what to do with it. And but when you come from no money, no discipline at home,
yeah.
no good parenting, or if you do have good parenting, you just ain't listening to them, and then you go out in the world and you act like your shit don't stink. Somebody gonna tap your shoulder and be like, "Homie, real out here, like." Check in, nigga, wherever you stand
Facts.
at. Like, you the only one. Tell me a bad man, and I'll tell you a bad. My mama taught me.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, bro. My mom's always told me. She said, you fear nobody but God, man. Man, New York is wow, people, man. New York is a different beast of a city than what you people try to portray. Because even like, I got so much like I grew up on the beginning the culture of listening different artists like Big Pun, like listening to Biggie Smalls, listening to Cuban Link. Like I tell Cuban is when he came on the show, I said, bro, I said, I hear you, but you gotta understand, favorite track of all time is Scarface. Crazy,
Yeah, well, my brother Big T, shout out to my people who's just passing through. They just want to see Gilly. You
man.
doing all right?
Hey,
Everybody.
hey, y'all that just tuned in, man. It's your boy for radio, man. Got the homie Gilly, man. He just sharing dope shit, and just dropped on us, man. Nah, for real, Gilly. Got into this, bro. Honestly, into to really myself as an artist, because I'm an artist myself. But then I just like fuck it. Like, why the fuck am I just gonna play my music on, you know what I'm saying, this big platform and not share it with nobody else? You know what I mean? So I just started hitting up artists 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, like, yo, send me some of your music, man. You wanna get your music played on a platform. They thought I was gonna be one of them brothers that be like, yo, send me $25 and I'm gonna review your track. I'm gonna review your track.
Yeah. Well, because you understand, they're so, they so hypnotized in life that they be like, everybody want $1 for it. Shout
Yeah,
out to my brother Cody Red too. But you're doing the right because you, that's how Khaled started. Khaled had his own video.
yeah.
Everybody went to my early new Khaled's radio station. He play your music, give him do an.
Mhm.
Then next thing he's doing production. He's got, he got, and let's say a Buster down there. So give me a verse, give me a verse, different tracks. Next, got his compilation on volume one. You know what I mean? And then that shit go platinum. And then the white man, or the man in power, he be like, "Wow, man, this kid's a genius." So you doing genius right there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And it's only right that you put on your city and your state locally. You got to
yeah,
start local, then you go local, state, there's local, city, state, and then domestic, and then you go international with it, bro. But you
yeah.
stick with it, and you know what? It's good to, again, remember this always, brother. Rap is a competitive sport.
Most
these
definitely.
dudes got person these dudes got personal with it. Like, it got to the point where, smoking on somebody and jacking somebody is like, it's
Yeah,
cool. Like, you know what I mean? So what are we teaching? What are we teaching?
yeah. And
Not every song gotta be like that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You're gonna talk about what you see every day in life, but
yeah,
not every song gotta be like that. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I just hope hip hop could fix itself, and I think you one of the young ones now coming up that's just doing it naturally. Like, this is
Thank
what
you,
we see.
Gilly.
Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you get yourself on radio station, play your bro. I play your song. What the fuck? That shit don't hurt to play a nigga
Well,
song, bro. It's
thank
only one
you.
minute, 90 seconds, 3 minutes. Like, come on, bro.
No,
You know what I
Gilly.
mean? Bro, I'll give you that much, bro.
Man, Gilly, bro, it's so crazy because
Shout
I,
out to my brother Apple out there in Dykeman, man. My brother Apple 160, man.
hey, I was on Snapchat, right, Gilly? And this brother, I was on the Snapchat because look, man, I got like 6 platforms for the Forge Radio. I use all this, I call all these social media a platform, you feel me? And they all say Forge Radio, so it's not hard to find me. But I was on Snapchat and the brother, he posted a track up on there. He was like, yo, he was telling everybody, who read his story, like, like y'all should really come listen to this track. So I hit him up, you know what I'm saying? I press play on the track and I'm like, damn, it's a dope ass track. You know what I mean? Like, it's well put together, you know what I mean? You can tell he got a lot of confidence on the track, and and you can actually tell he believe in what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, he believe what he's saying on this track. So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, you want to be on my platform? On my platforms. He like, what's your platform? Like the Force Radio. He come check out my Instagram page and look at my numbers and shit. And I'm like, yo, like I'm telling you, like I'm gonna play your track. He was like, well, how much? I'm like, nothing. I don't want shit. And he like, He like, nah, bro, for real. How much? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm being honest with you. I don't want anything. I just want to give you the exposure like that you want because like every artist that's out here that make music, bro, they want exposure. They want to be connected
Yeah,
to
that's right.
someone.
That's what they get involved. Yeah, that's what they get involved for.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, shout out to my brother
No, you good?
Opatino, man, and his son. His son played college basketball D1. So
Okay.
shout out to my boy Opatino, man. He puts a lot of kids through college, man.
That's what's
Like
up,
that's what we
man.
do out here in the Bronx, man. Like we always involve, in our
Yeah,
community.
tell me
But
about that, bro.
again,
Talk to me about that,
well, we
bro.
do as well. I mean, like Opatino, we have a big support system of older cats that put down for our city. We're very a lot behind the scenes. Like a lot of us don't, we've like just for myself, for instance, like yeah, I've had a great experience in hip hop, but I have a normal life. Like sometimes, when the buck stops there, you just don't sit there and dwell
Wait.
in it. Yeah, you have to keep moving. Like I
Yeah.
said, I never expected to be in hip hop. I never expected to be part of a great basketball tournament for 22 years.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things, I didn't expect because, like God says, you should never want anything because I'll give it all to you. You
Mm.
know what I mean? So I don't want, what I mean? I just live
Yeah.
life according to the way it's given to me and work hard on being a great person, but a stern person,
Wow.
a disciplined person. So, you know, can't be, one thing I told you the other day, like I don't know about you, I saw somebody else, like the problem with us blacks and Latinos is as soon as the light is shining and it looks like see the finish line or we're in a great momentum paceful run,
Yeah.
we start celebrating along to the finish line. And when we start doing that, we lose focus. We lose focus on the real people that were there, instead of the ones that are coming in as you climbing. There's a lot of people wait for you to climb, and then that's when they want to step in, like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And you forget about the real ones that were there from with you from day one. So a lot of dudes that
Right.
come on, well, they're a lot of my day ones, man. You know what I mean? So, and they
Yeah.
support me. They know what I do. You know what I mean? I work hard. Like I'm the type of person that if I'm in a great situation, like let's say we go in a club, right? And
Yeah.
and and you on a line and you on a line and I got access to the front door, like dudes be like, yo, come straight in, Gilly, and I see you on the line, you my man Alpha. I know you. I'll be like, Alpha, come on, get off that line, yo. What? A lot of dudes don't do that.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
dudes don't do that. And then they be like, yo, I see you inside. And then, when you inside, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
and you know, like, then the clock strike 12, go back to being a normal person.
Yeah. They be
You know
acting
what I mean? You
crazy.
can't. I'll give you another Jew, bro. Superman air all day and all night. Wanted to be Clark Kent too.
Most
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Yeah. You want to
You
be a
know,
normal
everybody
person. Want to be a normal person. Yeah. That's why he put on the identity because if he's Superman nowadays, you got people that's all in your face, trying
they
to
just want to see. They just want to see you fly all day, or stop a speeding bullet, and or faster than a locomotive, bro. Like you out. You know what I mean? You
for
have to
real
preserve
though.
yourself. I've preserved myself throughout the years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my
Yeah.
brother Dave Too Low. Like, so
Man.
but one thing is continue to do with your bro. You're doing the right thing, bro. Because we need young brothers
Definitely.
like you. Because we are going extinct as
Yeah.
black and brown people,
Yeah.
bro.
Fact.
We clap each other all day over this music. We don't get